Jacinda Ardern.
A question to the Prime Minister. Does he stand by his answers to oral question number 1 on 8 March 2011? If not, why not?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, yes.
Jacinda Ardern.
A supplementary to the Prime Minister. Is he satisfied that every possible effort was made after the September quake to ensure that young tradespeople partway through their training continue that training?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, people always do their best.
Supplementary to the Prime Minister. When he said, quote,
Order.
in terms of skills capability, there is quite a pool of people in the construction sector from around New Zealand and from around the world, end quote. Was this an acknowledgement that a skills shortage exists in New Zealand?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
No, the opposite was to explain that there are some people who have skills in the construction sector who are currently unemployed around New Zealand.
Jacinda Ardern.
Supplementary to the Prime Minister. Is there a shortage of people with plumbing skills for the Christchurch rebuild?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, there probably will be, but given the size of the job at hand, and that's why both the Minister of Social Development and the Minister of Tertiary Education are working on that issue as we speak.
Jacinda Ardern.
Supplementary to the Prime Minister. Is he concerned at the number of partly trained plumbers who left New Zealand for Australia since September?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, yes, and I think Helen Clark should apologise for it.
Jacinda Ardern. Order.
Point of order. Point of order.
Order. I'm on my feet. Order. Order. Is it a point of order the member seeking? Jacinda Ardern, point of order.
Mr Speaker. My question specifically asked about since September. I'm not sure what Helen Clark has to do with that time period.
Order. I'm not sure we're helping ourselves here. The member should reflect on the question she asked the Prime Minister, is he concerned about something, plumbers going to Australia or something? The Prime Minister answered, he said yes he was, and gave a reason for why he thought they might be going. But that order, I'm on my feet. I can't help the answer. That's the answer given. And now members know better than that. A little order, please. Question number... supplementary question, is it? Supplementary question, Jacinda Ardern.
Prime Minister. What does he say to Julie Colthurst, whose son has been forced to move to Australia to find a plumbing apprenticeship, even after completing 12 months of plumbing training at MIT?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Please get in contact with my office.
Jacinda Ardern.
Supplementary to the Prime Minister. Does he agree with an area manager from Apprentices Training Trust that, quote, from business reports the boost in the construction sector is just not happening and that Christchurch situation will further delay projects? Apprenticeship opportunities in Auckland are few and far between, end quote.
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, well, if the opportunities in Auckland are few and far between, they'll certainly be in Christchurch because there's a $20 billion rebuild coming.
The Honourable Trevor Mallard.
Why did the Prime Minister's ministers not take action to prevent people like this young man leaving the country?
The Right Honourable Prime
Mr
Minister.
Speaker, I'm glad the member asked that question actually, because this government has taken lots of steps to prevent people going from New Zealand. We've cut personal taxes, we've got on top of the crime wave that was relevant when these people were there. We've made a priority, Mr Speaker, of economic growth. We've had an outward-facing economy, and Mr Speaker, under our government, less people have left for Australia than under their government.
Question number 7.